There I go. Who is the brunette with Prince Harry in all of the South Africa pictures? Oh, I hope the Duchesse doesn't see this episode. Help me out and let me know who the brunette in the pictures with Prince Harry in Africa is. Does anybody know? The reason why I'm questioning that particular character who doesn't have a name in the picture is because that's what I would do as an acting coach. I am an acting coach. Most of the people ask me while watching my episodes, what drug am I on? And I always respond, the drug that I am on is called acting. Not so much great acting, but pretending. I cannot believe that I'm actually coming on this morning, weekend, and I should be minding my own business. I'm not done talking. Did you guys see that our Prince Harry is not coming back to the state Montecito, of which he is a statesman, flying around the world from New York to London to South Africa with Prince Seeiso of Lesotho, South Africa. He was pictured sitting around a bonfire. Bonfire or bonfire? I'm not sure how it's pronounced. As you know, my English is not that specific. I am very specific about other things as acting is requiring me to be, but I'm not specific about speaking English. And what captivated me over the last couple of days while I was watching him on his trip was the latest pictures. Did you see Prince Harry in the latest pictures walking with a group of people with the Prince of Lesotho? People from there in the group following behind them. What was so particular was there's a brunette young woman, a very beautiful woman. You're watching the pictures this way and you see Prince Harry and then you see Prince Seeiso of Lesotho. All the way to the right, there's a beautiful brunette, long hair woman who resembles the Duchesse. Megan, but I don't think that's who it is. Now I understand why he's not home. I've told you so many times before, I am not a great actress. I do not act, but my God, do I know how to pretend. I am starting to get a sense of loneliness here alone for so many weeks, almost 2, since Prince Harry has gone on his solo trip. As many of you figured out, our PR, our image consultants that we have hired, not a global communication woman that left to open her own business. We are going to be her first client on her list. She did not leave. We did not fire her. We have decided to give her wings so she can fly. Do you remember in US Weekly how some of the people have said that we provide a platform for all of our staff to be able to water those plants on the platform so they can grow themselves? My paraphrasing one of the comments one of the staffers made. Example, exactly what she is doing. She was with us for a while and now she's going on taking upon herself to quote Rumi, the poet, saying that before you speak, you have to let the words to 3 different gates. Make sure that is true, make sure it has a message, and make sure it's going to do good in the world. My memory is so short. As you get older, your memory is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Hello, everybody. As an acting coach, I am almost like a detective. When I'm talking about characters, when I'm trying to analyze behavior of human beings as if they were characters, in this case, Prince Harry, then all of a sudden I see pictures from South Africa with Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso of Lesotho. And there's this beautiful brunette young woman in all of the pictures walking in the fields of beautiful Africa. I can only imagine how beautiful it is. Wait, I don't have to imagine. I've been there. What am I talking about? The sunset is the most remarkable. A different universe. That's how beautiful it is. I've been there once in my life. Once in my life, I've been there before. There's a song that just came to my mind. I'm just wondering, who is he with? It is so much more important when analyzing a play, a movie, characters, as an acting coach to pay attention to what is not on the surface, what is in between the lines. Who are these smaller characters? There are no small characters, only small roles. So there's this beautiful woman, I go back to her, brunette, gorgeous, who's in all the pictures. In one of them that I'm going to post as a thumbnail on this video, she's looking directly at Duke of Sussex as he's walking in front of her. I just wanted to put out this question to all of you out there. Who is she? Do you understand who she is? I don't know. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this weekend? I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Why am I going to a voice that sounds like it's not mine? Why am I not letting my voice drop down into my lower register? Because I want to sound nice. I want to sound kind. I want to sound all of the things that I'm trying to impress people with. If I were to let go of that cover facade, then I would go to my voice, which sounds like this. No, this is not even my voice. My voice would be this one. Good morning, everybody. I'm being quiet. There are people sleeping in the mansion. I do not want to wake them up. You know who I'm referring to? Yes, my darling children, Prince and Princess, and also my mother, Doria, happens to be in the mansion. Mother Doria in the mansion. Not the mansion. Oh my goodness, I hope not. Not to mention, I don't want to talk about mental fitness in this episode. Prince Harry is trying to put out there for everybody to have it be called. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not a mental professional. I do not want to talk about that. I want to talk about who is the brunette in the pictures, all the way to the right of the picture from this POV. Brunette looking straight at him like this. Prince Harry's there. She looks straight at him. Nobody's talked about those pictures. Everybody else is seeing all of the main characters, all of the main people. I'm asking, who is the smaller role? Who is that young woman who's looking straight, directly at Prince Harry in the pictures? As an acting coach, we have to go to what's not concretely evident, searching who the other characters are. What relation do they have with the main character? Does anybody know? I don't. If I were to analyze people, which I am, I'm analyzing people as if they were characters, who this character is in this scenario. She looks very much like Duchesse, but younger. Nothing wrong with that. I'm only saying it. Do not comment and ask weird questions, as some of you like to do. Please don't. I was just very, very curious to see if anybody knows a character that is of smaller importance, seemingly at first, has so much to do in finding out more details and specific inner goings when it comes to the main characters, the main character being Prince Harry in this episode, right? He doesn't want to come back to Montecito for a long time now. It's almost been 2 weeks since he's started on his solo tour. I believe, in my opinion, as always, these are only my opinions from my acting perspective, that of an acting coach. I believe that his and Duchesse Megan's PR team are trying to separate them. They are seeing that Duchesse is not doing too much for the image of Duke of Sussex. Let's split for a while. We're not splitting. We're just giving the impression to the people that we're going our separate ways, which we will never do because we are so meant to be together. Let's just do it for a while professionally so we can get the audiences to come follow Prince Harry, who was already a very liked main character before he met and married the Duchesse. Going back to that portrayal of who he is, individual, royal, prince from the biggest family in the world, British royal family. Let's try to bring the audience back. I would do the same thing. I would encourage the actors I work with to do the same thing. Once I have the new audience, we can come back together, and that audience, which now we do not have, be on our side. That's how PR works. People who are getting paid a lot of money understand how to proceed to deal with all these different tactics that they must approach a situation with, depending on what's going on. I was not made aware of this brunette being part of the cast of Prince Harry's new script. Who is she? She's got long dark hair, just like I do, a very tiny waist, just like I do. Does she come from our group of staff? Is she from California? Is she from South Africa? Why was I not informed? That is bothering me so much. Questions from an acting perspective would be, who is that brunette with you in all of the pictures in Africa? Who is she? Why is she looking directly at you, mesmerized? Do you not think that I have feelings being called a narcissist? I am not a narcissist. Even if I were, I would still be concerned about who that character is in those pictures. If anybody knows who that is, please let me know. I want to be ahead of the game. I want to be one step ahead to decipher this with this little character. I mean, little character in the pictures, she seems little. I'm not saying that she's small. You know, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, right? This is what happens to our brain when we turn on the camera to record. Something happens to the brain, back to acting tools, giving you some lessons that you might use in your everyday life. Something happens to our brain. We start to put on a facade, the pretend part, which I talk about all the time. But if I tell my brain and I try to trick it and say, I'm done with this video right now. Okay, good. Then I start to relax. Oh, I'm not going to put the facade on because I am done filming. That's going to give me the opportunity to get back to the truth of how I wanted to proceed. Does that make sense, everybody? I believe it does. I'm done. I'm not talking to anybody. The Duke of Sussex seems to enjoy his solo tour more than I was expecting. No matter we had this planned to separate, as I said, for a period professionally so we can attract more audience and fans. Now that he's gone for such a long time with that beautiful woman in the background, I'm starting to wonder, was it a good idea? Did I make the wrong step? I don't know. Oh, yeah. He is a prince, but he's not an actor. I am the actress in the family. Did you see Prince William and the ex-footballer David Beckham, Victoria Beckham, within the last couple of days, is supposedly saying that she never liked me? Well, I never liked her, so that's okay. What's new about that? She was the one that was leaking stories out when we were still friends. Oh, it wasn't her. It was somebody else who did that, and I blame them, then I apologize. What can I say? Can I take it back? Can they be my friends again? They're not going to. Their series on Netflix, unlike our series, received Emmy awards. It was only because everybody was trying to stay on the side of the royal family, to not engage with our series, which was so much better than theirs. Why would they want to do good? Why would they want to help our image? Why? Most people don't seem to like me because I lied for the last 3 or 4 decades. We would not get to where we are right now. Leave us alone. We don't want to be in the news. That's why we separated. I'm staying back. Where's Meghan? Hashtag, where's Meghan? Do you remember? Where's Kate? Where's Princess Catherine? Where's Kate? Where's Kate? We were trying that strategy, but it's not working. Nobody seems to care. There's nobody tagging. Where's Meghan? PR people don't even know what they are talking about. That's why I'm doing everything without them. Let me do all the work. As an actress, I know how to be different characters. I know how to be PR person. I know how to be a mother. I know how to be a wife. I know how to be a royal. I know how to do all of those things. So let me do my things. You leave. Get out. Where's Meghan? They came up with such an idiotic strategy that's not even getting any attention. Who's gonna care? Nobody's gonna care. I'm trying to make myself look really slim, but this jacket seems to go up and up and up and up and up. I did not want to have to get dressed. So what I'm doing, I'm just covering what I already have underneath with something that's new. It is new to you. For me, I still have the same blouse underneath that I've had for the last episodes. I don't even know where I got this jacket from, but I kind of like it. I like its military component. Do you like it? Oh, I'm laying low because there's so many things that are coming out, and I don't want to feed too much of what's happening. I want to give people that waiting time so they will not be saturated with all of the information and all of the news and the shows that I'm going to be putting out in the new year 2025. There's going to be Lemonada platform podcast. There's going to be cooking show, and there's going to be a book, my book. No more the Duke of Sussex, 3 different events, projects. Like I want people to crave. I don't want them to be saturated with all the news on the Duchesse. They can be longing to see me, longing to see me, longing for all my projects to be put out there. Oh yeah, we're not even talking about the polo sport. That's not gonna go. I told you, Prince Harry decided to give it to his friend, Nacho, principal character in it. Speaking of principal characters, Prince Harry decided to take a back role, secondary role. We're used to secondary role, as you know. We're second to Prince William and Princess Catherine. We've gotten used to that. We're first in our home in Montecito. I am so bored. I don't know what else to say. I always come to you, my audience, for anything. I come to you with questions. I come to you with answers. I come to you with my truth. I thank you so much. I wish you all a wonderful Sunday. That's all I have for today. Mwah, mwah, mwah.